Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. So once again, this is the 4-hour chart. And the reason I show you this at the beginning of every XRP video now is because I want to show you that we're still holding up very strong. We're just going sideways right now. I'm still expecting us to blast off from here. Other people are saying a massive shakeout red candle is going to show up. And you got to prepare yourself for that. Because you're a crypto investor, prepare yourself for anything. And definitely do not get shaken out. Because what comes after that is going to be the biggest green candle we ever seen. The enduring allure of XRP, despite market volatility, may be evidence of its continued relevance, as it has continued to attract the interest of traders and investors equally. In the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrencies, where numerous digital assets vie for attention and recognition, Ripple carved out a useful niche for itself, influencing discussions about blockchain technology and financial innovation. Even though Ripple must contend with other well-known cryptocurrencies, the fact that it has maintained a strong social presence indicates that it has a large number of supporters and investors. You know what I always liked about holding XRP, and I bought my first XRP back in 2018, is the fact that it was always like watching a movie play out. Back then, everything was conspiracy theory, and people tried to convince other people that CBDCs are not far down the road and that XRP is going to be moving all the world's money. Then all of a sudden, 2020 hit, and it was like the worst part of the movie. And it went on for 2.5 years. And all of a sudden now, we finally got clarity for XRP, and I think we're going to get that happy ending of the movie, where all of a sudden me and you get rich. But what else is great about holding XRP is the fact that everybody, I don't care if they hate XRP or not, they have to talk about it on a daily basis. Crypto Twitter is full of haters talking about XRP, as well as people that love XRP. And that's what's really great. And that will continue into the future because this cryptocurrency has so much allure to it. You know, I think even the haters hold XRP because they don't want to miss out on what comes next. Fubon Bank partners with Ripple for real estate tokenization pilot in Hong Kong. Fubon Bank has announced its plan to test a real estate tokenization program in collaboration with the financial technology company Ripple. The initiative is set to be carried out in the third quarter and aims to leverage the benefits of digital currencies and blockchain technology to streamline property transactions and lending processes. And they're going to utilize XRP as well. And that's what I want to see. Because again, that's how me and you get rich. But the third quarter looks like it could be a very good time for crypto. We're going to see tokenization start to really amp up. At that time, maybe we'll have laws put in place as well around crypto. Maybe U.S. banks could then start utilizing RippleNet and XRP. But everything looks like it's good times ahead. Ripple's new partnership to help enhance payments globally. White paper published. In a recent X post, the Ripple fintech giant announced a recent partnership with Faster Payments Council and released a white paper to explain how Ripple, using crypto, intends to transform the way money moves around not only the U.S., but globally as well. You know what's really funny? I remember when people started talking about XRP being utilized inside of FedNow. FedNow utilizing RippleNet technology. And people said, listen, FedNow is only for domestic payments. It has nothing to do with cross-border payments. What people don't realize is Ripple already mastered domestic payments. Now they're on to the much bigger problem, cross-border payments. Teasing the white paper, Ripple tweeted, that the global leaders of the payments industry are dissatisfied with legacy rails for cross-border payments. Of course they're unsatisfied. Think about it. The current system is 50 years old. It's slow and it's expensive. All of a sudden, you have RippleNet technology utilizing XRP. Everything is fast and cheap. Everybody's going to want to get on board with that. Listen carefully to this.
Some people have heard me say this before, but I'll throw it out to the audience. What is Interledger's total addressable market size? All the money. Nobody wanted to feed it. Yeah, it's all the money, because what we're really talking about with this idea of the Internet of Value is creating a single global payment network that connects literally everyone and processes maybe not 100%, but 90+% of all the money.
90+% of all the money. On top of that, he said Internet of Value, and we know that is Ripple. On top of that, they're talking about one massive payment network, which Ripple's out there building right now. Later, all of a sudden, XRP starts flowing through that network, and that's when me and you get rich. 30 countries, over 15% of nations in the world may use Ripple CBDC platform. Now, that 15% is very important because back a while ago, I'll point it out in a minute. Give me 1 second. So, first let's talk about the World Bank. Over almost the past decade, Ripple has been developing a DLT-based network for cross-border payments. The RippleNet allows financial institutions to send and receive international payments from a single pre-funded account. RippleNet allows for fiat-to-fiat transactions, as well as the use of XRP digital currency to bridge between different jurisdictions. Ripple has signed hundreds of banks onto its network, including such major players as Santander. Other industry examples of DLT solutions in use or in development include Visa, B2B Connect. But they signed hundreds of banks. That's how many banks are already networked in with Ripple. So let's get back to that 15%. SWIFT does $1.2 quadrillion a year. 1.2 quadrillion divided by 100 billion XRP equals $12,000 per coin. If XRP just captures 10% of SWIFT, $1,200 per coin. Can Ripple ever reach $1,000? Mathematically, yes. It's a walk in the park for XRP. But that was tweeted out back in 2021. And back then, nobody could see what was coming today. Remember, back then, this would have still been considered conspiracy theory. But now we just seen how Ripple is already capturing 15%. So what do you think the price of XRP is going to be in the future? It is eventually going to break over $1,000. Now this is from 2021 too, and goes along with that. Stablecoins for cross-border payments. Remember, the IMF talked about stablecoins. So did the BIS, European Central Bank, World Economic Forum. And they named Ripple's XRP and Stellar's XLM back then. And that's why I said, here we are now in 2023, and we're talking about backing digital currencies with assets. Now this even makes more sense, because think about XRP being backed by real-world assets sitting at a much higher value, moving the world's money. It's all coming together. Financial giant SBI showcases XRP usage for on-demand liquidity remittances in Japan and Philippines. It's more and more growth almost on a daily basis around Ripple, because they're going to form that massive network throughout the entire world. If you're one of the largest banks in the world, you want to push pause on the technology. Take a listen to David Schwartz.
We have the technology to allow every financial institution on the planet to settle with every other financial institution in a compatible jurisdiction in any asset in seconds for less than a penny. Just think about this. Anyone who's made a payment knows that we're nowhere near that today. But imagine every financial institution settling with every other financial institution in seconds for less than a penny, any asset. That's fundamentally transformative. We have the technology to do it. Now we just need to figure out how to drive the adoption. And of course, there's all the challenges with there's incumbents, there's regulation, there's inertia. There's the big players who are really trying to defend. If you're one of the largest banks in the world, you want to push pause or stop on technology because you're in the lead. So of course, you say you love technology, but obviously you wish you could stop it. So
the big banks want to push the pause button. Now this right here makes a lot more sense. When you've made enemies with the bankers and Elizabeth Warren, you know you're doing the right thing. And this is exactly why Elizabeth Warren wants to crush out crypto, crush out technology, because it competes with her big banker friends. Now you're starting to see why her bill, she's trying to get it out there. And at the same time, she wants to hurt retail investors as well, because she wants to know exactly how much crypto me and you hold. And she wants to get me and you out of crypto at the same time. Who lost trust in the banks? Please retweet for a larger audience. Now look at that. 2,032 votes and 90.4% people lost trust in the banks. And we know more banks are going to fall. It's happening by design. They're consolidating the banks right now. But people lost interest in the bank a long time ago as well. The bank is never going to make somebody else rich. You put your money into your savings account. The bank lends that money out, charges 6 to 10% and gives you less than 1% of the returns. That's why people could care less about the banks. The younger generation, they're looking at cash apps and doing banking that way. The bank system is dying. It's time for a new system. Be your own bank. Lend and borrow against your precious XRP. I like it. Let's get it done. That was always the end goal as well. Be your own bank. Borrow against your cryptocurrency. Lend your cryptocurrency out. And that time will come, because everything's starting to get put in place right now. You got to remember, we are still early to crypto. Everybody thinks they missed out on something. We haven't missed out on anything. If you're still here right now and XRP is sitting under $1, you're still early. And I always see people saying, well, I'm going to buy into crypto, but I don't want to tie up my money right now. I want to wait until the market starts to move. All of a sudden, crypto takes off. Now you're buying XRP. What, at $3, $4? Why would you not buy it now? Even this price that we're at today, 71 cents, is not going to hang around forever. And I still think we're going to have a blast-off moment in the near future. I still think Q3 is going to be amazing for crypto holders. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.